Hello friends, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly number 14. This is the second extremely high value vault week of the season. We see everyone gathered around the weekly chest waiting to praying to the RNG gods. I think we're gonna do the same. Definitely looking for some tier sets this week. Unfortunately, we have not been able to land our hands on a single tier set piece on any of our guys. We had a chance to get one on our Paladin last week, but it was kind of junk. Not super, or maybe it was our Shaman actually. Well, kind of junky, but yeah, looking forward to hopefully opening some tier this week. To be honest, it's been a little bit my fault. I've been a little bit busy. I've been doing some stuff, and so I haven't been doing as much weekly keys as I normally do. Almost always I'll have 4 on every guy plus the max level on maybe 1 or 2 guys, and I'm kind of like 4 on my main guys and 1 on the other guys. So yeah, it is what it is. It's been a tough pug life, but let's jump in. Let's grab our first tier piece. Our Mistweaver has just one lone box. Last week we got a, I want to say it was a ring or a neck. Oh yeah, it was a crit mastery neck, so not very exciting. And hoping for some sort of tier, or at least some sort of nice, like I don't know, like a haste verse item or something if we can't get that. And we have another neck. Oh no, dude. This is how this week is gonna start, isn't it? So we've gotten 2 vault options on our Mistweaver. Both of them have been necks. I'm not super excited about taking these tokens or attendance tokens, so I think we just take this other neck. It's, I don't even know if it's slightly better, but it'll at least give us some leeway in what stats we want. And let's see, Raging Volcanic. We'll talk about that later a little bit. Luckily, I get Tazavesh on every single freaking character, which is a nightmare to pug, but it is what it is. All right, let's jump on our priest. Hopefully we're using up our bad luck and we're getting ready to get some tier armor. I think our priest only has 1 vault as well, unfortunately, so we're gonna need to run good to get something good. See what we got. We are on Shadow loot spec, just because all the healer trinkets are kind of junk this tier, or this expansion rather. I was playing some Holy last week. Been kind of having fun playing Holy. Let's see what we got. We have a ring. Not a terrible ring. We get a socket in it. Sockets are a little more rare nowadays. It's a haste mastery ring. Actually, so we got a ring last week. So we've gotten 2 necks on our Mistweaver, 2 rings on our priest. I don't hate this item. This isn't a bad item. I don't know if, I think haste mastery is good for disc priest, but I don't know how much disc priest I'm going to be playing this season. So either way, it's something. Let's socket this up. Let's look at what our stats are when we play Holy. We only have 17% haste. All right, let's throw a haste enchant and a haste gem in there, just in case. It'll be good if I play disc as well. And eventually I might reconfigure these stats for Holy. I can't imagine they're that optimal. Okay, so we at least got something we can equip. All right, we're building up though. Now we're on to fragility. Unfortunately, our Holy Paladin has been on the bench. Not too excited about playing Holy Pally in this season's Mythic Plus. Honestly, it's still fine, but I just kind of want to play something new. I've been playing Holy Pally all expansion. I think even if I try and maintain an alt, it might be my Druid, just because I think playing Druid will be fun. So I believe we only have 1 box on this guy. What did we get last week? Been messing around with my hotkeys on all my characters. We got a shield. That's right. We got a mastery heavy shield. And yeah, we're hoping for some tier. We haven't even seen a weapon or a good trinket on any of our guys in any of these boxes. This is not looking good for us. We're gonna have to work harder and do some more keys this week. And we got a haste verse neck. Okay, this is pretty dang good. I think this is from Tazavesh. This is a great neck for Holy Paladin. There actually weren't any haste verse necks in Mythic Plus until Tazavesh, so this will be a very welcome addition. We're very happy to put this one in. I have to look at the stat budget. This is 299. This is, or wait, 299. Yeah, 299. This is 2,6 9 with a socket. Okay, so this is more budgeted as well, and it's got some verse. So okay, all right, nice looking item. Finally something. Not super exciting, no weapon, no tier, but at least we got something. And now we can go on to our characters that have some more box slots. I believe our Druid and our Shaman both have at least 2 spots. They have 2 different spots. I think we did 4 keys on each, so let's hopefully we get some good stuff. Again, the Druid tier set isn't super good for Mythic Plus, but honestly I just want it because it'll be fun. I think playing the Druid tier set and going into tree form all the time will be fun. We parked our Druid in the wrong spot. I think I saw him in Oribos and thought he was parked, but he was in fact wandering around. That's okay. We'll zoom over here real quick. All right, so 2 options here. What did we get last week? Man, there we have some junk gear. Oh, we did get a haste verse cape. Okay, so although I think there is something on the last couple bosses, we don't need to worry about that for a while. This is a decent item. I'm in Moonkin loot spec. Always good at trying to check my loot specs before I open my stuff this time. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we have a crit mastery helm and a haste verse offhand. What am I using right now? I'm using a staff. So, as a Druid, I really don't like items that don't have haste on them. And I don't think I want to be taking this crit mastery helm. However, this is going to be a little bit annoying because we need to get our hands on a one-handed weapon, but I think I won't want to be using this. So I think I'm just going to grab this for now. Hopefully what we can do is we can get a weapon from Mythic Plus, just a one-hander, and then upgrade it up with Valor, because we haven't spent any of our Valor this tier. So potentially a good item, not sure. Our Druid, we did switch to Necrolord, and we were playing Necrolord a little bit just for fun, and it's been okay. It's hard because my gear isn't great. You know, I can do a little bit of damage, but nothing that impressive. I kind of want to reserve judgment on Necrolord versus Night Fae or whatever until we get fully geared up. And now onto our Shaman. No tier sets yet, no weapons yet. Things are looking grim for our heroes. We really got to start working harder and getting some more boxes. Maybe sneak our guys into some raids or something, because these vaults just ain't cutting it. But there's still one more opportunity for glory on Ellie loot spec. Here we go. What did we get last week? Boots. We were getting boots in every single drop. We also managed to get this, which is like kind of an okay piece from Heroic. But yeah, here we go. Opening the vault and getting a tier piece right here. Jeez, 2 mastery heavy items. Man, it just isn't in the cards for us today. Crit mastery gloves, crit mastery neck. What do we have here? So our gloves are crit haste. I guess we take the gloves, but we're really not happy about them. I think that's what we got to do. The item level upgrade is nice. It is true that we lose out on some haste, but that isn't the end of the world. So yeah, geez, pretty disappointing week for our vaults. Unlucky, you know, especially early on in the season where we really need these big upgrades. Our characters are starting to fall behind a little bit, but that's okay. It is what it is. Let's go through. There are a few things I wanted to talk about. First, we'll look at the affixes, I guess. I took a quick glance at them, and I can actually never find my key in my inventory because they changed the way it looks. So this week is Tyrannical, Raging, Volcanic. I would describe this as a pretty dang good week. I think this week won't be too tough for doing, you know, especially weekly 15s and 16s. The big difficult part, honestly, Raging isn't even that bad. I would say just make sure before you go into a dungeon that you have a Soothe. ideally a druid or a hunter or something with a 10-second cooldown. I know rogue can do it as well and some other stuff, but try and just make sure that you end up with a soothe in your group, maybe even 2. You know, not a bad week to be taking a resto druid or something like that. Moonkin, bear, any form of druid. Hunters are blasting a lot of damage right now, so just being able to soothe the really nasty mobs that hit hard from that raging. But other than that, this isn't going to be too difficult of a week. Volcanic is really pretty lax. Tyrannical can be a little bit annoying, but I think as people are starting to gear up and we're starting to get into this 9.2 gear, I think the bosses will fall over much easier than they did 2 weeks ago. So honestly, not much to talk about. I would say pretty good Tyrannical week. If you're trying to clean up your KSM or whatever achievements, trying to get some keys going, I think this is going to be a great week for it. So I mentioned earlier I've been busy a little bit, haven't been able to do as many keys as I wanted. Part of the reason is because I've been casting the BDG takeover of the Race to World First on the Echo stream. So I appreciate all you guys coming out and showing your support if you're hanging out with me on the late night. And if you haven't got a chance to check it out, I've been trying my hand at casting. I hope I've been doing an all right job. It seems some people have been enjoying it, and I think it's been actually really fun for me. One of the first sort of forays I've ever done into this. So be sure to check that out. I have a schedule of all my casting slots in the content channel of my Discord, so if you're not in there, definitely go check that out if you want to see when I'm live next. I think flying is available this week, so if you haven't been keeping up with your Zereth Mortis stuff, which I believe I have just barely, I think you can unlock flying this week if you have everything done and you're caught up with everything. I might be wrong, it might be one more week, but either way, that'll make chores a whole lot easier, being able to just fly around and do whatever. So that's really cool. Make sure you get that done right away. Oh yeah, and the last thing is the 0 to hero stuff. I just don't know. I just don't have my stuff together. I think you guys have figured that out yet. So I'll be throwing out a new episode tomorrow, and then hopefully 2 or 3. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do 3 episodes next week, and then basically just compile everything left that I have and do some sort of like mega episode. I'll have to look over the footage and see. It might just be these 2 episodes and then a mega episode. I got to figure stuff out. But either way, that is coming. I hope you guys enjoyed my my feral druid staff on my shaman, and looking forward to seeing how long I use that for. But yeah, in the 0 to hero series, essentially I get pretty close to being able to get that keystone master achievement, and I sort of just put in a long session and skip my stream that day to get that finished. Well, that mostly wraps up, I think, everything I wanted to talk about. I appreciate you guys. Well, actually, you guys got to give me some better luck. Come on, this is not good luck in a box. I'm gonna blame you guys. It's not my fault. Nothing is ever my fault, but you guys got to hopefully bring me some good luck in the next episode. I'll try and do my best to get actually more boxes and stream a little bit more, just so we have a better chance. But either way, I appreciate you guys. Good luck in your boxes as well if you haven't opened them, and happy keying, friends.